Welcome, 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 welcome. Top of it, top of it. It is your boy, Coach. They do not like me leaving you. What's up, Connecticut? What's up, Patrice? Let me shout y'all out before we even get started, man. Because I like to start at the 10-minute mark, and so I can get everybody in here nice and cozy, and we can stay on point. I got a couple videos to show y'all too, and I want them honest opinions because we keeping it a stack with Coach One Stack. What's up, Equalizer? What's up with you? If y'all don't know me, man, I'm Coach One Stack, born and raised, currently living in Las Vegas, Nevada, South Carolina, North Carolina for a couple of weeks, man. I fucks with the South. But one thing I've never experienced is the nightlife in Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, I'm really laid back in the cut, man, hitting cigar lounges, climbing Stone Mountain, man. I don't get involved in that stuff because it ain't what you seen. Chi-Town, baby. Hey, shout out to them Wild Hundreds, man, in Chicago. I got a little bit of money out there, Alicia. I got a little bit of money out there in them Wild Hundreds. What's up, Lady Midnight? What's up with you? Hey, Mike Jones. Oh no. How you know I ain't going to go see somebody's wife in Atlanta? See, there you go, Mike Jones. Hey, don't worry about me, man. I'm totally straight. But anybody up in this joint, I don't care what your sexuality is, you welcome up in here. Whatever your gender is, I'm not caring about that. But I do have a problem with the down low because you putting your stuff where my stuff go. So, man, we going to get moving here. Hold up. Happy Sunday to everybody. You know, let me ask you guys a question. First of all, before we get started here, my favorite number is 7. So when I ask a question, the yes meaning 7. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is God's favorite number. Can you dig it? Who said they from the ATL? See, Mike, now y'all up in my personal business. Don't worry about that, bro. Just enjoy the live and kick it. Y'all don't worry about me. I'm bringing the content. You dig? I ain't one of them. I'm not on the down low. I know how to protect myself. I'm letting y'all know what's going on out in this joint. You feel me? I'm letting y'all know what's going on. Mike Jones, you got one more time and you up out of here, Brody. I love you. I love you. I love you like this Gatorade, but you got one more and you up out of here, man. You bringing negative energy. So I want to know before I start here by a show of 7s. I don't have any problem with nobody's sexuality, but if you have a problem with the down low, throw a 7 in general. Throw a 7 up. If you got a problem with the down low, and I say the down low because you're not letting this woman make her choice. You taking her choice away. If you have a problem with the down low, throw a 7 up for me. And I'm finna just get right into a video, man, to show you guys. If you got a problem with that down low stuff, throw them 7s up for me, people. And I'm gonna show you something I came across today. Normally, I would put the reaction video on my screen, but it's gonna make it move a little bit slower. So I'm just gonna play y'all some video, man. I mean, this is what we do. So let's check it out. We're gonna go into this woman who found out that her husband was getting his cheeks clapped down here in Atlanta. And I want to know, why do you women stay with these men? This is what I want to know.
So, let me tell you about how I knew my husband was gay. Just going to get this out the way. When we was in high school, my husband only hung around gay people. I didn't think much of it because I just thought he was accepting of gays. You know, I had gay friends, you had gay friends. I don't love them any less than I love my straight friends. But he hung around like all of his friends were gay. The men were gay or bisexual. The women were gay or bisexual. There was no one straight. One of his best friends was supposedly straight, but that's still questionable. I didn't sweat it. You know, I accepted him and all his friends. He ended up graduating from high school, and then I saw him as being more masculine. So I didn't think much of it. I just thought maybe his friends was gay. He wasn't, you know. We started dating. We ended up getting married. And the day of our wedding was the first time that he and I had sex. And when he was trying to get it, his friend, one of his best friends from the military, was in the room next door. And he was cheating on his wife at the time. and the mistress was the one that came to the wedding. This man was trying to sleep with me with these two people in the room, and we hadn't had sex ever before. So in my head, I'm like, this is gonna be loud and crazy. Like, let me not do this, because I don't want everybody in our business. I don't want to be known for that. But anyway, they were there, and I'm thinking maybe he only wanted to have sex with me at that time just to prove himself or make himself seem more manly or more of a man, I guess. Like, I don't understand why, but that's what I got from that. When I'm moving to North Carolina, my ex had a laptop that he broke on a deployment, and he ended up getting a new one. So I thought when he came home. I was doing online classes. I'm looking for, a laptop to do my class because my laptop grew feet and walked out of the apartment some kind of way. He wouldn't let me use his laptop. Every time I asked, he always had an excuse. I moved it so I couldn't use it. One day, I ended up getting a laptop, and I go in it, right? I'm like doing my assignment, and some just told me to go through it because he had been so secretive about the laptop. I go through the laptop, and I see that my husband had a folder full of naked pictures of his friend. We're going to call him BR. BR had pictures in there of him with a bra on. He had pictures of him with a wig on. He had pictures of him holding a penis. I don't know, was it his? It wasn't my husband, but he was holding the lipstick, lashes, like all type of weird, inappropriate pictures. This man, from what I thought this man was married with a child. Come to find out, he was engaged, and the child that they had was actually the woman's from a previous relationship, and he had taken in the child. Shortly after all these pictures, I found out about these pictures. They ended up splitting up. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with that, but they ain't none of my business.
Okay.
He ended up. I called him and I asked him what was the pictures in his phone for. He couldn't explain.
So I'm gonna pause it real quick, guys. As you can see, the audio isn't synced. I tried to fix it somehow, but hey, you guys get the gist of it. She's talking. So first things first. So she knew this guy. She knew this guy since high school, right? This guy hung around nothing but gay dudes, which obviously is a red flag. I don't care what you say. You can have a friend that may be gay or something like that, but if you just hang around nothing but gay dudes, I mean, that's something else. But all this stuff going on, and he didn't clap the cheeks or want to clap the cheeks, and he was cool with not clapping the cheeks until y'all got married, and you was all for it too. Hey, it don't sound like y'all holy rollers, but he was gonna clap the cheeks in the same room, or the two friends were in the room next door. Seems kind of weird. She said that she didn't do it, but then again, it sounds like she did. I don't know. But you found this stuff on the laptop, and you guys still stay together. That's why I say I think ladies know when their dude is gay. They just either want a husband that bad, or they find it fascinating to deal with a dude like that. That's why this stuff is spreading so rampant, because of, but you got collaborators like her. Well, let's get back to it.
When he had like he didn't know what I was talking about, ain't no pictures in there, where you get that from, blah, 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 blah. I deleted all the pictures in the laptop because I just didn't know what else to do. It's just like, I think in my head, I was like trying to,
you want to stay married,
make myself believe that this dude was straight. So it's like if I seen something that was questionable, I would delete it or get rid of it and just try to start over or forget that it ever happened. So I deleted the pictures. About a month later, I found an invitation in my sofa of a wedding that my husband thought he was going to by himself. I called my job, told him I wasn't coming in. I went and got a dress, got some shoes, but I got dressed to go to this wedding because I'm pretty sure if you going by yourself, in my head, I thought he was going to be there with another dude. He was going to take one of his boyfriends. So I got dressed, but I was cute.
He's a collaborator.
Cute with some high heels on. We did at a wedding come. My husband, he had stopped taking baths. Like he would take a bath maybe once a month, maybe twice a month.
What?
And then other than that, so I took a wash up, but he wouldn't like submerge himself in water, whether that be a bath or a shower. At least not with me. Maybe he took it at work, but he showed and take it home with me. So I made a tub of water one day, made him a bath, put some rose petals in it, put some bubbles in it, lit some candles, made it real cute and romantic. And he went in the bathroom and unplugged the stopper and said that he did not want he didn't want to take a bath. He would much rather take a shower, which was fine with me. But I mean, knowing that I did all this hard work, I would think that you would get in the bath and just sit and relax, even if you had to get up afterwards and wash, with the shower. He didn't want to do that. He unplugged. Okay, so the day of the wedding comes. I had my clothes laid out, everything. I don't know what he thought I was going to do because he didn't know I was going with him. He gets in the shower, he gets out, and he forgot something in the car. He had been on his phone the whole time. Within like a month of all this stuff happening, pretty much after that deployment, he had gotten to a point where every time he would get up, if he walked to the door from the sofa, or if he got up to do something with the TV or go in the bathroom, if he moved, he had to grab his phone and take his phone with him. So I noticed it every time it happened. And then I'm like, okay, it got to be something in the computer, something in the laptop. Like something about him just withholding me from getting access to it just sparked something in my head. So I ended up going through the laptop, found the pictures of BR with the penises and the wigs and stuff like that. Go on the phone. When the day of the wedding, he left the phone on the dresser and forgot to hit that light on the side. I go through the phone and I found messages in his phone from an unsaved number. Red flag, unsaved number.
Well, let me stop it right here once again. So she got all these red flags. It seems like
she's dragging. I'm gonna be back to the story. I'm letting it play, guys. The thing is, these baths.
This dude is funky.
I got another video for y'all.
Taking bird baths, if that's the case.
But it's like you already know what's going on. Do anybody care about diseases anymore? Like Mike said, it ain't no reason for these men to be hanging out with another man unless it's family for hours at a time. Ladies, I'm here to tell you, your man is not cheating with a woman. He's cheating with that dude he with. And dudes, your woman ain't cheating with a man no more. She cheating with her homegirl. How do I know? Hey guys, I'm a Scorpio. You see that? Hey man, I done knocked down 6 friends at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all of them like girls. And none of their husbands know about it.
We're sending pictures back and forth, and both were male. They were sending pictures with their dicks. They was jacking off, and you could see the coming out of the penises and stuff. And my ex was saying to the other guy, like, oh, daddy, I can't wait to sit. I can't wait to sit on it. I can't wait to hold it. I can't wait to taste it. I can't wait to feel it. Like all types of stuff that even I don't say. I put the number in my phone, called it, hung up just so I could say that. I heard my husband come back in. I put the phone down, like exit out, put the phone. I didn't delete anything. I just put the phone down. My ex comes in the house, and I'm mad. I'm livid. I finished getting dressed. We get in the car. We don't say nothing to nobody. He was mad at me because I'm with him. I'm mad at him because of what I saw on the phone. So I asked him, we was going to South Carolina. It was like a 2-hour, 3-hour drive from where we live in North Carolina. I asked him if it was anything he needed to tell me. He said no. I said, have you been cheating on me? He said no. But this is just me asking just generally. So you can just come out and tell me without me.
Guys, make sure y'all share this live and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Let's get it.
In my head, I'm thinking that I can change this man, or I could just make him be straight again or something. I don't know what the motherfucker ever straight. Anyway, that's what happened. So we ended up going to the wedding. We get to the wedding. I called one of my gay friends and I was like, look, I'm about to three-way this call. I need you to listen. I three-way the call. My husband had made me mad at the wedding. And a dude answered the phone. I asked him if he knew my ex. He said he knew somebody named, we'll call my ex JC. We'll call him JC. He said he knew a JC, but the JC he knew lived in Atlanta. The JC I know lived in Atlanta, but now he lives in North Carolina. My ex had a very unique name, so it's not a lot. I've never met, actually I met one person with my ex's name, honestly, ever. So I'm saying, the same person that I'm talking about has to be the one that you're referring to. Plus, I already know you know who you're talking to because I already seen the messages back and forth on your phone. So I texted him. I was like, we're not texting on the phone. I told him, I said, you've been messaging my husband, and I saw the messages that both of y'all sent each other, and I'm just.
It's about to get lit now. It's about to get lit. It's about to get lit.
Like, at least give me the heads up or the respect to know.
And watch how he did it, people. Watch how he did this. Watch what he did. Watch these dating sites, y'all. Watch the dating sites.
Okay. So he denies everything. And about 15 minutes into the conversation, he says he was texting somebody, but he was texting a female. I said, how do you know you was texting a female? He said, because I have pictures. He said, but I was texting a girl. I said, how do you know? He said, I met this girl off a tag, and she had an album cover list. So he told me the name of the tag page. I went and found it. The picture was what he described it as. But he was like, but you can't really see the girl face on that picture. I've been texting a girl with blonde hair. I'm like, with blonde hair. At that time, I had dyed my hair, right? And it was a blonde color. I said, what does girl look like? He started describing my tattoos, my piercings, my body, like my fingernail polish color, everything. So I'm like, you been texting that girl? He was like, yeah. I said, send me a picture of her because I'm just trying to figure out what she looked like. He sends me a picture of myself. And the picture that he sent me was none of the pictures that he had described. So I think they had more pictures of me than what I knew about. So come to find out, my ex had been texting a guy and was using my new pictures to get pictures. Now, what confused me,
you never know who you talking to on the net.
Like, I don't know if the guy was bi. I don't know what was happening because the dude really did have pictures of me. But when in the text message on his phone, my ex was sending him pictures of himself. So you knew that you was texting the guy because you was responding back to his pictures too. So I don't know what was going on. I talked to one of my ex's friends, and he told me that he and a bunch of other people that my husband knew at the time thought that we were swingers. So they thought that I knew about what he was doing, and then they thought that I was okay with having multiple partners along with my husband, which was not the case. So that's really how I found out my ex was gay. We ended up moving to California. My husband got jumped at a club, and he had every excuse in the book for what happened and why it happened. But the guy who got arrested was a heavy set gay guy. So I don't know what and I think I'll end the subject there. So that's how I found out my husband was gay. I ended up leaving him, and I moved to Atlanta to finish school, and then he ended up filing for divorce because he ended up dating a female that looked like a guy. And if you want to see the pictures, you can go to my Instagram page. It's MEKIA504. So Mika.
What's up, Nita?
And if you scroll down, you will see a picture. I made a nice little collage for them, and I will never delete it. So that's what happened. Bye, guys.
No, she is too funny. She said she made a collage.
Now hold up, people. Hold up. I ain't done with y'all yet, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Give me a second. That's the same thing over here, man. You know, it's a lot of these guys. How y'all feeling about this live right now? Throw a 7 up if y'all really like the live. Because see, man, it's an epidemic out here, man. Because I'm gonna show y'all another video. It's a lady, you know, who they know that their husband have these STDs and they still fuck with them. I just want to know. I want to know why y'all don't leave. What's up, Nita? Shout out to Nita Applebum. That's my girl right there, man. Me and her, man, we get it in. She know me personally. Like, why don't y'all women leave these people, man, and share this live? You know, and it ain't just Atlanta. It ain't just Atlanta. I mean, I can personally tell y'all something out of Houston. In Houston, oh man, these dudes in Houston is leaving a men. They leaving a woman for men. I personally have been hit on by 3-4 dudes in Houston talking about, daddy, this is what I want to do to you. Like Houston, but I mean, it's running rapid. You know, when I go to the A, man, I'm in the A a lot. I've been in the A a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm in the A, man, I've seen big swole dudes like me. You know, I'm not the tallest thing, but I'm swole. with BBLs and, you know, but I've never experienced the nightlife because I don't hang out in clubs. You know, I might hit a cigar lounge or some shit like that, but I'm not a club goer. I don't hang out in bars. But man, that nightlife in Atlanta is something serious, especially in West Midtown. West Midtown. Y'all know about West Midtown. Candy Pink. Yeah, hey, Alicia, let me give you ladies some game before I start this next video. Ladies, if y'all want some game, how to find out what type of man you dealing with, throw a 7-up, ladies. Throw a 7-up. I'm gonna give you some game. And then make sure you share this live. Tap the screen twice. Share the live. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the like button, people. Oh yeah, man, I'm not nowhere near being done. They have my channel down because I was talking about certain things, and I'm going to keep this channel as raw as possible. I'm dropping all the tea. Make sure y'all go check out my videos. I just dropped about, hey, Megan Thee Stallion and your boy Clayton Thompson, they broke up. Make sure y'all check out my video about how Tamar Braxton gave Mendeecees Harris a STD that she caught from Birdman. Go check that video out on my page. Mike Jones, you ain't lying. Hey, Mike Jones, let me tell y'all a personal story before I get into the next video. I personally was at an event out here in Vegas, looking fly as usual. You know what I'm saying? Looking fly as usual. And I was introduced to like a few men, a couple of them being pastors. In the whole while we got this event, they just give me the look. And I mean, I got on some Cartier shades. You can't even see my eyes. But so they can't see my eyes. I can see theirs. I got one that's on the same row as me, like down there at the end of the row. He leaning back like this the whole time. The whole event, he leaning back like this. Look. I got one that's up there. I mean, he locked eyes with me the whole time, right? I don't know if that's the signal. I don't know what that is. And Erica Ford, hey, I respect it. I was celibate for 4 years coming out of a marriage. 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. Let me tell y'all a real story before I play this video. Because when you said you were celibate for 4 years, let me give you something, Erica. Let me tell y'all a quick story. I've been divorced for about 10 years, guys. I've been divorced for about 10 years. And when I got divorced, I joined this Facebook group. I ain't going to say the name of it, but it has to do with something like this right here. It has something to do with something right here, right? Right here. And I joined this Facebook group. It was, to cut to the chase, it was 8 women that came to me back to back, trying to get that thing, that eggplant. Now, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a diehard Scorpio. You dig? But I'm fresh out of a messed up marriage. I was in an abusive marriage at that. Yeah, man. Yeah, watch this, Mike. It wasn't intentional. It's because you can't play me with no punani. You know, you can't. I don't put the pussy on a pedestal, y'all, because I got eggplant. You dig? So and I'm a Scorpio, so I can have it my way like Burger King. You feel me? I can have it my way like Burger King. So a woman is not used to being told no. That's a lot, and a lot of y'all women never thought about that. Women are not used to getting rejected for no pussy. A woman, I don't care what a woman look like. She could have 3 eyeballs and 1 leg. And she could put a sign on the door that says, you can come here and get all the free pussy you want. And guess what? It's going to be high value men like me that's fly, that's going to be creeping through that door, knocking her down. You dig? Now you flip that around to a man. It's harder for a man to get some pussy than a woman to get some dick. So when I'm getting divorced, I'm telling everybody, I'm like, hey, nah, you know, I'm not, hey, you know, you're looking for a full-time man. I can't give you that. I might be carrying a little baggage due to my marriage. If you want to be in my life, just be my friend. And you know what they did? Let me tell you what they did. Man, they said, oh, he must be gay. He must have a low ass dick. Not even close. It must not work. Not even close. I mean, shit, this shit right here don't do me no justice, man. I got girth. Like, I mean, shit, I ain't trying to brag on my shit, but the point is, it was like 8 women that came to me back to back out this group, wanting to give me some pussy, right? And I was like, I'm cool, because you can't force me to do nothing. Number one, you can't force me to do nothing, and I ain't thirsty. I had a couple of them that literally sat on my couch. They playing with that thing. They playing with it. Oh, you don't want this? I said, man, I'm cool. I'm sapiosexual. I need a connection with you. And this thing right here, man, once I lay that Scorpio on you, it's over. When I lay this Scorpio on you, it's over. It's a wrap. Yeah, that mad. Hey, Mike, they was bad. And the bad ones, the most baddest chick got the lowest self-esteem. Oh no, we ain't sleeping around. The baddest chicks got the lowest self-esteem. So it's like 8 of them. And I'm saying this for a reason, because Vegas is so little, it became a game of who gonna get the dick. Because you know, y'all see me dressed down, man, but I got all the jewelry, the cars, and dress fly and all that shit. And I'm fresh out of a marriage. I'm like, man, I'm a nice looking dude. And I was in the streets, man. I was hustling. I was selling that work, man. I was pushing major work. I was pushing major work at this time. You know what I'm saying? And I do mean major. And I was having money. I tell the truth. And I said, man, I'm going to be popular out here. Like, I tell the truth. I'm a nice looking dude. I'm about my shit. I'm having it my way, like Burger King. Women didn't respect getting told no for no coochie. They tried to say I was gay. My dick was little. It didn't work. So check this out. 8 of them came. So as time went on, I dated this woman that made number 9. Now we broke up. Yeah, and we broke up. Oh, no, I wasn't messing with nobody. Oh, no, knee pins. No, I wasn't dealing with nobody. That's the whole thing. 4 years. I got nothing. Celibate. I got a vasectomy when I was celibate. I have a vasectomy, y'all. I got a vasectomy and I hadn't even got no pussy in 4 years. Okay. So now back to the story. I date the 9th woman. Me and her, we quit talking because I wouldn't lay that pipe on her. But here's the thing. We had not talked about no pipe. We ain't talked about sex. We ain't talked. I don't know what you like. You don't know what I like. We ain't even had no conversation like that. And I'm going to tell you what she did this night. I spent the night. So I need some chemistry at Erica. Let me post that. Post that, Erica. Boom. There you go. I need chemistry. I'm sapiosexual. If you don't get me up here, him right there ain't doing nothing. Because he don't want to. You got to be right here with me. I'm not 15 anymore. So I date the 9th girl, right? It's the 9th woman, because it's all finna come full circle, people, before I play this video. So I decide to spend the night. Now, I don't sleep with clothes on, people. That ain't got nothing to do with sex or anything. Me not sleeping with clothes. What's up, Mike Holmes? The clothes thing came from going through puberty and your body's changing and it just don't feel right. So that's how I was as a kid. I don't sleep with clothes on. So I'm sleeping with the chick with no clothes on. But we ain't never talked about sex. See, I got what you call dick control, man. I don't think with the little head. I think with the big head. And pussy don't sway me because I don't put it on a pedestal. Because I got some over here. You feel me? Real Scorpio life. So in the middle of the night, she grabs my shit, right? She grabbed my shit. She didn't even touch me. It wasn't no kissing, wasn't no touching. She goes straight to this. And now she trying to, and I said, well, damn, you know, I like shit like that. I said, why don't you get a little bit of lubrication and put it on there. I like that. I like hands. You know, I need 2 hands. I need a little lubrication. She said, well, maybe you just need my mouth. And she just and I'm like, this shit corny as hell, man. We ain't talked about it. I don't know what's up with you. You don't know what's up with me. I don't know if you got no STDs. I ain't even got no condoms. I ain't got nothing. I ain't planning on doing that. And I never forget on my mother's soul. My mother been gone 15 years, be 16 years on August 25th. She said, "Ooh, daddy just put the tip in." I lost it. and we quit talking. So that's number 9. I want y'all to keep that count. That's 9 women. That's boom, 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 boom. So it took me 2 years to get to 9 women, right? So now she gets on Facebook, because on Facebook back then you could post nasty pictures. They had the groups where you could post actual XXX rated videos on Facebook. Y'all remember them times? The girl goes on there and try to blast me out. How about, oh yeah, I got fucked by a real man last night because somebody was too scared to do it. Oh no, Mike, it wasn't like that. I'm finna get to it. I'm gonna tell you what it was. No, it wasn't that, because man, I'll knock him back. It wasn't that, Mike. It wasn't that. I was just being real with the women, letting them know that my ex-wife hit me with a car and broke 2 of my ribs. And if you're coming to me telling me that you want a man and you want a full-time man, I'm just being a real nigga, keeping it 1,000 like this. I'm keeping it 1,000 like this tattoo on my chest, right? I'm keeping it 1,000 like that tattoo, letting a woman know, hey, I've been through some things. I might be carrying a little baggage. I can't give you everything you want, but just be my friend if you want to be in my life. Now, see, I'm the type of friend, man, that if you be my friend, it's all kind of things that will happen if you be my friend. I do more in a simple friendship than most of you niggas do in your relationship. See, in my friendship, you be sitting back there getting massaged, getting showered, getting rubbed on, all that intimate shit. I'm super intimate. So peep game. So now one of these original women from the first 8, she's on my line. She on my line. She like, it's this dude asking about you. Now this dude is fucking with the girl that I quit fucking with because I wouldn't sleep with her. He fuck with her, and I know who he is. He don't know me. I know who he is. He know who I am, but he ain't from Vegas. This is my city. And if you come to Las Vegas, I can have your ass touched. Let it be known. If you in my city, I can reach out and touch your ass right here from the comfort of my home. I can touch you. You can be touched. So I put a message out to the chick I was fucking with, and I said, check this out. I don't care who you fucking on. You fuck whoever you want to, but you tell that man stop asking other women about me. You don't ask it as a man. You don't ask another woman about another man pillow talking. What's up with him? You don't do that. So like a real nigga, I respect dude, man. And let me tell you where I'm going with this story, because I'm finna fuck a lot of y'all up. So this is where I'm going with this story. The dude caught wind of what I said, and he got on my line like a real one. This whoop-de-whoop, wop, wop, wop. Oh, hold up, man. It's a big misunderstanding. I ain't got no smoke with you. And let me tell you what he did. The man starts sending me his personal videos, y'all. He like, we got this one in common. He fucking the shit out of every broad. Them 9 broads, them 9 that came my way, he had been fucking all of them. He had videos of all of them. Raw. He got videos of all of them. So what he was saying, what he was doing, this is what this man was doing back in the cut. He was sitting back. With the women, looking at my picture like, hey, go fuck with him. He's trying to check my eggplant size, and he even told me out of his mouth. He said he was looking for a tag team partner to tag team with. You dig what I'm saying? Because he was like, hey, it's about what the ladies like. You dig what I'm saying? He like, it's about what the ladies want. You understand what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I am a victim of domestic violence. He said, it's about what the ladies want. He said, because, I ain't got no problem, eating the cookie while it's some D up in there. So the man basically told me he wanted to give me some head. He wanted me to be his tag team partner and on some super duper freaky shit. So all them women, he sent them to me. They didn't come to me on their own. He sat back and was pulling the string like if I was sitting there with Nita Applebaum. I know Nita Applebaum. If I was sitting there with Nita Applebaum and I said, hey, hit Mike up and tell Mike this, that, and the third. He did this with all these women. And not only did I find out Not only did it come that he had 4 of them pregnant at the same time, but I can't tell y'all the rest because I put the name out there. Let's just say he had 4 of them pregnant at the same time. It was a man sitting back that sent them women to me that wanted me to be his tag team partner. He was trying to check my size, right? He trying to check my size. And me and him talk like 2 grown ass men. Now, ain't that some shit? See, like this live, man, and tap that button because I got another video to show y'all. But before I get into it, man, tell me. Yeah. Hey, Mike Jones, I am a domestic violence victim. Let me stop for a minute because I ain't nowhere near being done with this. What's up, Nita? That's my girl right there, man. That man Nita cool as shit. That's a real one. God, let me tell you guys something, man, about this domestic violence because people don't look at men as being domestic violence victims. I ain't over here trying to play victim, but to make a long story short, yes, when I was married and I'm going through a separation, trying to see if I want to keep my thing together, yes, my ex-wife hit me with a car. I had to jump out the way, and the side view mirror hit my ribs and broke 2 of my ribs, and I had to sleep sitting in the chair for 3 months. Because ribs just repair themselves. They can't give you no cash for ribs, people. So yeah, I definitely was. But man, back to it, man. Hold up. I told y'all I got stuff to show you. We're gonna get to this next one, man. Because I want to know why do y'all stay with these men when y'all know that they got diseases, people? Make sure you like this video. And this is coming from a dude named YT Wake 'em Up. This is his channel, YT Wake 'em Up. So check out YT Wake 'em Up at YT Wake 'em Up.
My husband infected me with HIV, so I decided to infect his entire family with HIV. These people are calling me mean, evil, a witch, a heartless woman.
Now let me stop. I'm gonna rewind it. Did you hear what she just said? Michael infected me with HIV, so I'm gonna infect all these people with HIV. I hope y'all caught that. She said, Michael infected me with HIV. So I'm going to infect him with HIV. Let me go ahead again. Hold up. Ready?
Woman says her husband infected her with HIV. So she went ahead and infected his whole family with HIV. This is a wild story. If y'all want to see me bring some wild stories to the channel like this, let me know in the comment section below. I want to change it up on the channel a little bit here and there. Family, you already know what they're doing. If you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
My husband infected me with HIV, so I decided to infect his entire family with HIV. These people are calling me mean, evil, a witch, a heartless woman. They're calling me a biatch because of what I did to them. Story time. So I've been married to my husband for over 15 good years. We have got 3 children together, but this guy has never ever been faithful. He cheats on me left, right, and center. He will sleep with anything instead. He can never keep his manhood, his dingy-dangy inside his pants. He will sleep with anything instead. I was too tired of the cheating, to the point that he disrespected me, that he will now bring his side pieces into our matrimonial home. Even when our children are around, he will bring them around and he will sleep with them. I'm talking about having sexual intercourse with these side pieces. That was the last straw that broke the camel's back for me. I decided to complain to his family. His family told me that I nag too much. I like to complain too much. Am I the first woman to be married? Am I the first woman for the husband to be cheated on? I know that men, that is their nature. So I should just shut up, zip it, and deal with it and stop complaining because they do not want to hear anything anymore. I got really, really frustrated and I didn't know what to do. Fast forward, I started feeling very, very unwell. So I decided to go to the hospital. They did some tests. The doctor dropped the bombshell. He tells me that I am HIV positive.
First of all, if she knew this man was cheating, why would she continue sleeping with him? She allowed this. People can only do to you what you allow them to do to you. She decided to take it to his family. The family vouched for him, right? They took his side instead of hers. They are not standing up for what's right. Look, all men don't cheat. I hate that narrative. And the ones saying that they are in toxic relationships, a lot of manipulation, abuse, right? And some people just want to be loved by somebody. They don't have enough self-respect to walk away. They don't respect themselves, so they let other people disrespect them. I don't care if it's your spouse. But look, I'm stuck on she knew about it. Maybe she just caught him when it was late in the game. It was too late. I don't know. Let's let her keep talking.
Bearing in mind, I do not sleep with anyone. My husband is the only man I have ever known and slept with. So for me to be HIV positive, it could only be him. He's the one that is sleeping around aimlessly. So I decided to teach his family a lesson because they refuse to hear my complaint. They refuse to listen to me. They refuse to talk to their son about his disgusting behavior. And now look at what it has cost me. I visited them and I decided to sleep with my father-in-law. This guy is just like his son. Like I just said, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So this guy willingly slept with me, which made things even easier for me because I planned for months how to do this.
All right, it's just adultery flying around everywhere. Everybody in the wrong. She in the wrong, the husband in the wrong. His pop's most definitely in the wrong, the father-in-law in the wrong. Nobody got no loyalty at all. That's far from them. It's removed. They don't know what loyalty is.
Then, his younger brother, I too slept with him because this is the only way I can deal with them. Bearing in mind that his mom is going to sleep with his dad, so she will catch it that way. His sister particularly, she hates me. This woman told me that his brother wanted to marry her best friend, and because of me, he rejected her best friend. And because of that, she despises me. She hates me as if I did something really, really bad to her. So I cooked some food and I served them. They all ate it, which means everyone is now HIV positive.
Wait, what? She cooked him some food. What'd she do to that food? That's why they calling her a witch. That's witchcraft. You know what? I just thought about it, though. I think she capping. It's no way possible they caught HIV through her food. What is she talking about? Now, she could have voodooed him, but giving him HIV through the food, I don't know about that one.
Sat there and I waited. I didn't care how long it took. Suddenly, the father wasn't feeling well, which is my father-in-law. He went to the hospital. He got tested. They told him the news that he is HIV positive. The mom panicked. She went and got tested. The younger brother, who is in school, he too wasn't feeling well. He got tested. And they said he is also HIV positive. My sister-in-law got tested out of hearing what is going on. And she too is HIV positive. They rang my husband and they told him that it must be me because I came to their house and I cooked for them to eat. So they think that I did something. And therefore my husband should force me to have HIV test done. He broke down in tears and he said, he is the one who infected me with HIV and therefore they should forgive me. It is not me. He's the one that started it. Do you think that I am heartless for doing what I did to them? Do you think that I'm a mean witch for doing what I did to them? Do you think I'm a horrible biatch for doing what I did to them? I was only sharing the love. After all, their son cost me this. He brought this on me. And therefore, I decided to share with the entire family since they refused to hear a word. So please, comment and let me know if you think I'm mean, I'm the evil witch. As they said, all the names that they called me, I would like to know. Drop it down in the comment section below.
This is the part of the video where I go to the comment section. Top comment with 43.2 thousand likes. No, you are a caring woman. You share love. You're the best sister-in-law in the whole world. These got to be bots. You're not heartless, dear sisterhood.
God, let me tell you something. And this is for damn, Holly, at Holly. If you guys don't know my history, guys, I'm ex-law enforcement. Yeah, I was a cadet. I was a corrections officer. I was a police officer. I was a field training officer. I was a detective. And when I left there, man, I was a hell of a hustler in the streets because I knew what I should not do. And I knew how to beat the system. And I've been delivered by God for 9 years. So I'm very well versed in the law and the streets and how things work. So some states, you will get a charge for attempted murder. Out here in Nevada, what will happen is when you go to jail, they're going to test you and let you know that you have HIV, right? They're going to let you know. So now in some cases, because it actually out here in Las Vegas on Wednesdays on the news, on Wednesdays, they would show people who were wanted in Nevada for warrants. And that's where they were posted people who were wanted for knowingly passing on HIV. Okay. And they give you a 10 murder charge out here in Las Vegas. I don't know how it works in other states, but the thing is, you have to prove it. Now, a lot of you guys are thinking, how did she cook for them? And all she had to do was put some of her blood in there. That's easy. If you got to think about it. That's why you don't get into a fight with people, because you get into a fight with somebody and they have it and they biting you and the blood transfers. There you go. It's no different than having a blood transfusion. You're getting somebody's blood, they're HIV positive, that's going to make you HIV positive. It's a whole lot of ways to catch it. So I want to tell you guys, my pedigree and why I am qualified to talk about this and the law and how this shit works. Because, there's several people that I took to jail over the years for knowingly trying to pass on HIV. Guys, it's a dude's page that, man, I'm gonna start posting more of this stuff because it's a guy's page. I will not put his Instagram on there, but I'm gonna find the video. It is a black dude. He's light-skinned. He's missing 2 teeth right here. He's missing 2 teeth. And he tells you he has HIV, herpes, and something else. I think it's gonorrhea and syphilis out of his own mouth, right? And he said that because nobody told him, it is his duty, it is his mission to infect as many women as possible. And he's straight. So it ain't just coming from the rainbow community. It's coming from straight people as well. So now on this guy, now I'm gonna find a video and I'm gonna show it to you. I don't do cap on this page because I take this shit real serious. He even shows on his page where he out getting at females. Baddies, Mike Jones, baddies, Mike, some baddies. And he's like, yeah, look at it, man. I'm pulling them and I'm missing teeth at the bottom. And they own him. They own him like fly paper, but they don't know he carrying that virus. You dig? I got videos. It's videos on here, man, where it was 3 inmates. And I posted these videos. It was 3 inmates sitting in prison. All of them are HIV positive. 2 of them about to make parole, and they made a pact. They said, and literally, this is why I tell y'all to mess with my channel, because YouTube tried to give me a strike for that, and I had to take it down. But they made see, it's funny how YouTube will allow people to post a video, right? Because they get a little money from it. But then when you go back and repost it, they want to crucify you for reposting content that's already on their platform. Ain't that about something? But they made a pact saying they're going to infect as many people as possible. And I can find you 20 of them videos. But I need to know, ladies, why is it that y'all stay with these men and y'all know, they have these STDs. They caught the STD on you. They might not even necessarily be on the down low. You guys, because I'm going to tell you something else. I got a page, a spiritual page. Hold up. Let me sit tight. I have a page. I got 4 YouTube pages, y'all. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Let me show you guys something. Give me a second. Hold up. Give me a second. Now, this is my other YouTube page right here, people. See this right here? This is one of my YouTube pages. Now, that's one of my YouTube. What I'm going to be posting on that page, the only thing that I'm going to be posting on that page because it's active, the only thing I'm going to post are reaction videos from another gentleman's page of pastors and people in the church that are getting caught on the down low messing with these men and these pastors that are living foul. And that's all I'm going to post on that page, because there's a lot of people that's church hurt behind this stuff as well. So to keep my algorithm separately on that page, that's all I'm posting. I got a fitness page. I got all that. But I need to know, Alicia, that's a good one. Let me give you that. Sharon Ellerby. Hold up. Let me post Sharon Ellerby. Sharon Ellerby. I'm not the doctor and I ain't going to argue with you. But are you willing to take that risk? Do you know that for a fact? That's all I'm going to tell you. If you have blood, if somebody's HIV blood enters your body and it's inside of your body, you will catch HIV. I know that for a fact. That I know for a fact. Now, I don't know if cooking the food, I don't know if that kills the virus. Like, I ain't arguing with you or nothing like that. But I do know if you ingest somebody's blood that has HIV, that you will catch it, because as a law enforcement officer, I done seen way too many people that got into fights with a person who had HIV and they caught it because they bit them in the transfer of blood. Now that's all I know. I'm not the doctor, but I just wanted to just tell you about that one right there. Right here, Alicia, man, listen, I am monetized on every major platform you could think of. Certain platforms like Tick, if I post something up, if I even say his name, they will ban that video. So you really don't have a freedom of speech on these platforms. They tell you what you can post. This ain't no freedom of speech. They're getting paid for this. This is why I tell you guys, man, you guys need to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Everybody should have a YouTube channel, and everybody should be hitting buttons, passing on good information and grabbing you a bag, but passing on this information and helping people. Because it ain't no freedom of speech. If I talk about the Epstein files, man, they'll shut my channel down. I can't even talk about that stuff. If you want to keep it real, I was playing the audio while my channel was down and I couldn't go live. I was playing the audio, people. I was playing the audio of a man who right now, Sasha Riley, who was getting SA'd by your president, Donald Trump, as a kid, who was forced into pedo movies with Donald Trump as a kid. And he's giving his story. And now they talking about it all over TikTok. I let people on my channel listen to the first 2 videos, the first 2 audio clips. They're on my channel right now. I dare not even play the rest of them because I don't want to get my channel banned. I do not want to get my channel banned, rather. Oh, here we go. Hold up. This is coming from Hood Zone Productions. Hood Zone Productions. All right, Sharon, I got you. Much love, Sharon. Thank you.
Pregnant by your high school sweetheart that you've been together with since you were in 10th grade. He's 2 years older than you, so you're 21 and 23 years old. Within
this was the other video I need to show you guys.
He just says he doesn't want the baby. When this baby was planned, y'all agreed to have this baby. Y'all made this baby. Y'all lived together. Everything. So you're telling him no, I'm already 3 months. I didn't heard the baby heartbeat. This, that, and the third. I'm attached to my baby. I'm keeping my baby. So he's like, okay, you're keeping your baby. I will leave. He left you the apartment, right? Fast forward 4 months, now you're 7 months pregnant. Your baby daddy randomly just shows up at the apartment. You get home from work one day and he in the kitchen making some food. You're not thinking nothing of it, but you ask him where you been, blah, blah, blah. You really don't even care where you been because it's just you happy to finally see your baby father and your first love. So the day goes on, y'all all fine and dandy, everything's smooth. You cook dinner, y'all watch TV together, y'all end up falling asleep. You wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. You see his phone sitting on the nightstand next to you. So what do? You grab it. You grab his phone thinking okay, I'm going to hurry up, go through it, put it back. So you change your case on his, so you put your case on his phone, put his case on your phone, and plug it back in so he would think that his phone is still right there if he was to wake up. You go into the bathroom, and you pee, and you lock the door, you turn on the water, and you start going through his phone. You put in the code to his birthday and you start going through the phone. So you're going through the phone.
I do not approve you digging through people's shit.
It's not really
dig through my phone, it's over.
They just talk and chat.
And I don't have no naked pictures in my phone.
Sexual in nature. So you start screenshotting all the messages, sending them to yourself, and then deleting the messages. Then you come up on a group chat that says Bang Bros until you go back 5 months prior. You start seeing my shit came back positive. So you what came back positive? Everybody else, mine's not positive, mine's not positive. Two of the other boys in there say mine is positive. So you read up a little more, you find out that your baby daddy and his 4 homeboys that you've been knowing since you were in 10th grade has been sleeping amongst each other, and they have HIV. And that is the reason why your baby daddy does not want your baby anymore. So you start throwing up all over the bathroom, screaming, crying, and the baby daddy busts in the bathroom, says, "What's going on? What's the problem? What's wrong? Are you okay?" He looks and he sees his phone in your hand, and he breaks your fucking jaw. So you pass out and you wake up a few hours later or a little bit later. Your baby daddy is nowhere to be found, and your house is completely trashed. All your baby stuff is cut up. Everything is trashed. It's bad. And now you're almost 8 months pregnant, worried about if you have HIV, worried about if your baby has HIV, and you really have nobody to go to because this man that moved you away from your family messed up all the ties you have with your family. That's the case of my old classmate, Armani. She wanted me to get on here.
Thanks, Patricia. Thank you. Pass it on. Make sure y'all like this video. I'm not putting a lock on my phone. I got 2 phones. Go through my phone, it's over. Ain't nothing in my phone to look at. It's over. I mean, over. I don't care who you are. It's over. Matter of fact, I got out of a relationship. My last relationship I got out of because somebody went through my phone. Matter of fact, the last 3 relationships I had, somebody went through my phone and they over. And it wasn't nothing in there to find. And they want some get back right now. And guess what? It ain't happening. Because it wasn't nothing in there to be found. Sucks to be them, right?
I'm only 21 years old. So if I said in a story that she's 21 years old and she's 7-8 months pregnant, don't y'all think that y'all would see me on here 7-8 months pregnant? I'm confused. And then some people are like, why are you mad because we think it's you? You should have been more specific. I was very specific when I said Armani. If it was my story, I would have said it was my story. Y'all are trying to turn the voice into the victim, and y'all do that all the time when somebody gets on here advocating for somebody, but you're not going to do that with me. Furthermore, you're not going to get mad because I'm telling you I'm not going through something that tragic. I'm not going through it. So it's even more sick that you're mad that I'm not the one that's going through it. And then everybody's
it's her.
Because I don't have
you ain't finna get on here telling nobody else's story. It's her.
When I told you what she told me, I posted the screenshots and everything. So you can't get mad at me because I don't know every single detail. I'm not 7-8 months pregnant. So I don't know when they do full panel test or this test or that test. I don't know. And everybody's like, oh, well, why don't she tell her own story? Not everybody does social media, love. That's why she reached out to me and I posted the screenshots. Everybody doesn't do social media. And when it just happened, she has to come to terms with what happened. Maybe one day she will get on here and do a story time. But today she's not doing it. She asked me to do it. To shed light on the situation and let people know, like, this stuff does happen. From what I'm understanding so far, her and the baby are fine. She doesn't have any STDs. I don't think she slept with him after he came home that day. And then everybody's on here victim blaming. Oh, this why it's a 3-month rule. Oh, this, that, and third. Oh, she moved cross town country with a man that she isn't married to.
And God, let me tell you something. That 3-month rule, that don't mean shit. You can go get tested today. 3 months from now. What does that got? 3 months ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Sharon, does 3 months have anything to do anything? Sharon is the expert here. To me, Sharon is the smartest person in this chat right now because she's in the field. What does 3 months have to do with anything?
I am not Armani. The story is not about me. She asked me to tell her story. She doesn't want any help. She doesn't want anything. She has what she needs. She just wants everybody to be made aware that stuff like this goes on. Got to do better as a community because everybody on there that's victim blaming. And
look at them nails. Ooh, glossy.
Like, I'm confused. Do better. Thank you. And one last thing. I'm like, why are you saying her name? The girl's name is not Armani at all. Why would I get on here and say her name when she clearly said, hey, Milan, this is such and such. Please don't say my name.
See, guys, here's the thing, man.
Let me tell y'all how I'm made.
That's the thing. And that's her. Because you're not going to get on here. Why would somebody just randomly just reach out to her out of all the people in the world to tell that story? You know, I just want to know, man, I just wanted to drop y'all this nice little live, spend a little bit of time with you guys, let you know what's going on out here in these streets, y'all. You know, you got a lot of women. I hear a lot. I know a lot of women. And I know a lot of women that sit and tell this damn lie about, oh, before me and such lay down, we go get tested. There's a motherfucking lie. They lying. They're lying. I got female friends that done dated 6 to 8 motherfucking dudes in the last year. You understand me? That's a lie. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Can we be real one time? Can we be real? When I told y'all, man, I was celibate for 4 years. I was celibate for a reason, not because I wanted to be, but because you can't make me do that. I don't like condoms. You gotta remember, I'm coming out of a 10-year relationship. I ain't bought a condom in years. I don't like using no condom. So I want one person, one that I can have my intimate fun with. Just one. Now, it has some threesomes, foursomes, mosomes, but believe me, man, we had the extra large magnums on. You dig? That's strapped on tight. But ain't nobody rolling over in the middle of the night putting on no protection. That's just how it is. You know, can I be real? You can't hear me? Oh yeah, man, I keep them nails done, man, on point. Hands and feet, facials, all that shit. Yeah. We got to keep them, we got to keep them nails done. Just got them done yesterday. You know, because ladies, a man with nasty nails, do you want a man with dirty nails touching on you? And that's another thing, man. Y'all see how these dudes, these nasty ass nails touching you, about to give you a hysterectomy and shit. You know, I mean, it's crazy. You know, so once again, I don't have a problem with anybody's sexuality. I actually have something coming for the rainbow community, but I need y'all to quit thinking that because somebody is a part of the rainbow community, that's who passing the STDs. No, it's the straight ones. It's the kids. They get Miss. I'm gonna call you Miss Sharon because you like my Miss Sharon. Am I lying? These younger kids are catching HIV. Why do you think they're catching these They taking these PrEP pills. They taking these PrEP pills because they out here living dangerously. So I'm telling you, you don't know who somebody been with. You're best to keep it in your pants. For you men, it ain't cool to be out here sleeping with all these women. It's not. It is not cool. Keep it in your pants. Find you one person, and live out your deepest, darkest fantasies with one person. And fellas, if you got a bunch of kids, man, and you don't like using protection, go get you a vasectomy. I got one. I wasn't even getting none when I got a vasectomy. When I got a vasectomy, man, I was 4 years in the game, abstinent. He ain't got wet in 4 years. Protect yourself. Do something for yourself. Don't be out here making babies. Don't be raw dogging it. Find you one. It ain't. Guys, I was a promiscuous young man. I'm 49 years old. I know I don't have any gray in my shit and a head full of beautiful curly hair. I don't have a gray in my shit at 49 years old. But when I was a teenager, man, I was a bad boy. I was knocking them back. And I'm glad that I lived my promiscuous life when I was younger, because I might have been your first. At most, I might have been your second. But most of the time, I was de-virginizing. Yes, I was about that. I was that guy. Yeah, I was that guy in high school. You know, I might have been your first. I might have been your second. Mid-20s, 24, 25, I quit running the streets. I learned how to get up in a woman's mind and connect with her. The reason why I'm saying that is not to brag. What I'm saying is the way I was living as a teenager, which was much safer, me being the first or second. Now you take somebody in their 30s and 40s, and everybody then ran through them, and now everybody, it's the triangle. Everybody that slept with everybody that slept with everybody. Well, if I got you first, I know I wasn't getting nothing from you because I was first. And how do I know I was second? Because the homeboy might have went first on Monday. It was like that, man, when I was growing up. I played 3 sports: football, basketball, baseball. I played 3 sports. I was a very popular dude, and I wasn't the only one. And if y'all know my story, if y'all look through my videos and you really know my story, y'all know, man, y'all know I was tapping. Y'all know I tapped 3 mamas and the daughters from age 16. The first time 16, mom and daughter. Mom was 42, 17, and 19. That's how I was living. But you can't live like that now. It's a different day and age. It's way too much shit going on out here. I'm just keeping it real. Strap it up. And that's coming from that's coming from a real life Scorpio. A real life Scorpio that keep it 1,000 like that $1,000 bill tatted across my chest. Who keep it 1,000, that's super loyal, right? Who loves God, who keeps God first, because this is the armor of God, right? Who uses his third eye for everything. You understand what I'm saying? That's definitely a king of kings. And that's your boy Coach One Stack, man, all in a nutshell. Oh yeah, Candy, I was very fast. Candy, when you came to my school, once I got to high school, not in the 9th grade, because my first day of high school, guys, was traumatic. My very first day of high school, somebody got deleted in the lunchroom. The very first day of high school for me. You can go look it up. A dude got banged in the neck twice in the lunchroom. That was my first day of high school. But in the 10th grade, oh man, we was on the lockers, man, like vultures. I was like, I'm getting her, and her. We was not, me and my crew, we was knocking them back. I lived a mile from the school. My parents worked them good hours. They didn't get home till like 2 or 3. So as I got older, 11th grade, if I came to school in gym clothes, that meant meet me at my 79 Thunderbird, which is what I drove, because we was going to my house to ditch. And man, I was having freak parties before they even thought of them. Me and my 3 friends was on the phone 4-way, 4-way. And we was like, okay, tomorrow we ditching. Who we bringing? Hey, we bringing such and such and such and such. But no, I want her. Well, no, you had her last week. But no, but it's my house. I want her. No, I get to go in my parents' room because it got the door. It got the lock on the door. That's how we was living. Man. Facts. Sela, you are sleeping with him. Now, at Sela, I can't pronounce it, Sela. The reason why I say this and I give this story is because y'all had Sharon, 79 Thunderbird from my dad. And I remember the day he bought that car. I was 3 years old. I remember the day he bought that car in 79. And so check this out, Sela. See what you're saying? And that's why I say I'm glad I was promiscuous when I was younger instead of now. I stopped the promiscuity when I was like 24 years old. I'm 49 years old. So because I was your first. See, so what nobody else. I might have been your second. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, Jermaine, nothing spoiled. And my parents, I ain't never been poor a day in my life. I've always been a hustler, bro. I had to get out there, man. I would get out and cut grass. I've been buying all my school clothes since the 9th grade. I got my first pair of Jordans from the outlet, a pair of Jordan 12. Matter of fact, me and my dad got our Jordans on the first day. My dad is ex-law enforcement. He's the first Black person, corrections officer, to work 30 years in the jail out here with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. He did 32 years, retired as a sergeant. My mother worked at McCarran Airport, 25 years. She retired from there. Both my parents had county jobs. I am ex-law enforcement myself. I am not a street person. I come from a great home, a great upbringing. I just decided to play in the streets when I left law enforcement. And because I knew what you shouldn't do, I balled. I was what you call a baller, especially when you getting $80,000 twice a week, just FedEx to your doorstep because you can't pick up no more money from one person that you never met. Just kind of tell you how I was living, man. I got a hell of a story. Thank you, Candy Pink. But check this out, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Hey, guys, if y'all like this live, if you guys want more lives like this about real shit, because this is what's going on, throw some 7s up in the air for me, please. If you guys like more lives like this, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit this like button. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Oh, Alicia, all I know how to do is keep it real. That's why the page is keeping it, look, keeping it a stack, not 100. Most people don't even know that it's 1,000, that it used to be $1,000 bill. That's a real $1,000 bill with the serial number, U.S. Department. If you see it up close, it's very detailed. That's why I keep it 1,000 and not 100. I really live this shit. I'm about that shit. Thank you, Candy Girl. I hope you come back. Make sure y'all hit that like button, people. Make sure you hit that like button. But other than that, I want you guys to know something. It's Sunday, man. I've been at church today. I got to prep for my week. I'm starting a new journey. I'm starting a new journey tomorrow. Nita, I know you up in here. Tomorrow I start my bodybuilding. I'm going to start bodybuilding. I'm going to live to be a bodybuilder. I don't want to compete, but I'm giving myself a challenge, a mountain to climb. Tomorrow I start my bodybuilding. And other than that, guys, all glory due to God. Keep God. I forgot, man. Listen, keep God first in everything that you do. Everything that you think of, keep God first. Keep God first, because without God, there is no me. Because God kept me when I didn't even feel like I should have been kept. You understand me? God kept me when I did not feel I deserved to even be kept. And that's some real shit from a real one. Other than that, man, salute, man. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all share this video, like, share, and subscribe, and go binge watch my videos, man, because I'm talking about that real shit that everybody else scared to. Y'all have a blessed night.